Off cue. Bulk. Locked and loaded and hard. Yeah. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Afan, and today we're gonna watch some more Better Call Saul. We're in season 1 still, episode 8, called RICO. I actually know what that means. No, I don't know what that means. I actually know that word is what I meant. It's like a law term, right? Like a cop term. I think I've heard it in Breaking Bad as well. They talked about RICO, like something to do with cops. Anyways, before I jump into the episode, though, if you want to see the full-length reaction to this, and also if you want early access to these episodes, you can. They're available on my Patreon. Link in the description to my Patreon. So check it out. Thank you so much, patrons, YouTube members, subscribers. Oh yeah, for supporting me all this time. Thank you so much, man. Now then, a little bit about the last episode. Last episode was quite interesting. We're seeing Jimmy getting better and better. He's making more money. He's moving up the ranks. He's becoming a better lawyer. Elder law is his thing. He's prospering. The elderly love him, and he seems to love his job as well. And he's doing well, judging from how big of a building he was going to buy for his office, or rent, or whatever, lease, whatever he was going to do. Yeah, he's making quite a bit of money, isn't he? And then he had to resort back to his slippin' Jimmy ways because the kettle team got a little out of hand, you know, and he had to help Kimbo get them back. They came to him, he refused, and Kimbo got the boot from Hamlin. That Hamlin guy, I really do not like. But you can see how much Jim cares about her, though, when they're looking in that building, the best office, the best dream location, the corner office he offers to her. And then later on, he goes way beyond what he's required to do for Kim. And so it really shows how much he cares. And then there at the end, when he's in the office, he's just sitting, he almost wants to cry, and he's kicking the door. Well, we actually, no, he kicks the door shut and then he keeps kicking. We don't see that part, but we hear it. And then he's almost breaking down, but he gets the call and he acts like his assistant or secretary or whatever. It's kind of funny. That's Saul, though. That's our guy, Saul. He's caring, he's loving, he's a kind guy, but he's slipping as well. And yeah, he's trying to do good, and you saw that with him returning the money to the IRS as well with the kettle team thing, and pretty much forcing the kettle team to, you know, do the right thing and go back to Kimbo and sort of set Kimbo up as well with her company. You know, if you think about it, that would have been a great opportunity for Jimbo to swoop in and say, hey, Kimbo, you know how you said you don't want to be partners because you'll become a partner with HHM in 2 years now? That's become 10 years, I believe she said. Well, how about we just do this? And that, I think it would have worked. But he did not do that because he realized what she wanted. And what she wanted was something different than what he wanted. And he just helped her achieve her goal, which is great. Not many people can say that or do that, you know? So yeah, it was very interesting. There's a whole team up between Jimbo and Maiko, which is amazing. Maiko said they're done. They're square. Nah. Circle for life, all right? You're never, ever, ever square. The partnership has begun. You're a circle now. Congratulations. Until death do us part. Chuck is getting better. He's going outside willingly, and he's trying to make himself immune to poison, you know, the electromagnetic fields and all that good stuff. That's what I mean by poison. That's what he meant by poison as well. And Jimmy's helping him out as well. He left some files with the intention that he will look through that and he'll keep himself occupied with those. And that's what Chuck wanted. He was like, I feel like I'm rotting away here. So Jimbo's like, you know what? Let me do something for you. So yeah, Jimmy's doing all the right moves, caring for people, and he's doing well himself as well. So life's looking pretty good, which makes me think, what happened? How badly did he mess this up that he ended up becoming Saul? Something to ponder on. But we're not going to do that in this episode. We are going to instead get into this episode without any further ado. So here we go. Don't worry, I'm not going to talk like this for the rest of the episode. Here we go. All right. RICO. Is this Jimmy?
Thanks, Jimmy.
Hey, Jimmy.
How's it going?
Ah, HHM. He used to work for HHM? This looks like a flashback. The colors are cool again. When there's a blue tint to it, that's what I mean by cool. It seems to be a flashback. When it's black and white, it seems to be a flash forward, or the current time, I suppose. Jimbo.
I can't open it.
What is it? Stanley v. Davis? Amber v. USA?
So what does it say?
Oh, lovely. What does it say?
Is this a joke?
No, no joke.
You passed the bar?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Got my last few credits for undergrad from a community college. I mean, they're not just for draft dodgers and yoga classes, all right? They're accredited. Go land crabs.
Go land crabs.
And the bar exam's a mother. Failed it the first 2 times, but I guess it's like losing your virginity. 3rd time's the charm.
I guess so.
You didn't come to me for help?
Jesus, Chuck, you're the busiest guy I know. I mean, you're doing important shit.
He's taking important shits, too. Oh, wow, he looks really proud. He looks proud.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Thanks.
What was the hesitance? I'm like, wait, he's not?
Consider hiring me.
As what? Oh, as a lawyer.
Janitor. As a plunger.
I will sue the store for you.
Big time, huh?
I don't remember you now, Bert.
Hamlin?
Really, really impressive, Jimmy. We're all proud of you.
It's about the job? He's not getting hired, is he? Yeah. There was a bit of weirdness with Chuck. I didn't know if he wasn't proud, but I think it was because he was expecting him to ask for the job, and I think that's what the hesitance was. Oh, f*** you. That's a no?
Let's reassess in 6 months.
That's a no. That's a no. He doesn't understand. I was looking up there and I know what it is. It's a bubble wrap or whatever. I'm like, wow, that toilet paper is huge. Chuck really has been busy with shit, huh? Look at the size of those toilet papers. That printing machine was pissing me off. I was this close to drop kicking it. Ever since I've learned how to actually drop kick, I want to drop kick everything. University of New Mexico.
Oh, thanks. But I want to get a couple things done before lunch, and I'm still...
You deserve this. Come bask in the glow.
You mother...
I'm pleased to announce that working...
Guess it's just business.
...outcome and brings to a close an incident Mr. Kettleman deeply regrets.
Wait, so what is Chuck's name? HHM, Hamlin, is it Hamlin, Howard, and McGill? Howard Hamlin, I mean.
Good morning, folks. Jimmy McGill. Hey, pick a card, any card. How's it going there? Good. Whoa, not so tough. Oh. And that comes to $140.
Cash?
One moment.
Doesn't have enough?
Could you write me? Why don't we, we'll just make it an even 120. All right?
Thank you.
Good guy, Jimbo.
How are you on an allowance?
Well, the checks go to Sandpiper, and then they take out my fees and my expenses.
Are they playing?
And I'm afraid I'm not explaining it very well.
Oh, this could be a case. That's why he came back, right? I'm not smart enough to figure out he came back, so that's why I'm like, oh, that could be a case.
This is how they do it for everybody around here?
Well, yes, they try to make everything easy for us.
Mrs. Landry, are any of your friends around who I could talk to?
Ooh, it is a case. Lovely.
So tiny. 4, 10, 12. I think it might be Q-tips. I can't tell. They're not doing this intentionally, okay? This could be a mistake.
Okay. The fact that she looks worried, it's intentional, yeah?
Did you do my wills?
Yes, I did.
Hey, would you look at that? Thank you.
Thank me. This was a one-time thing. I don't see what you need help? Hire a paralegal. Stand on your own 2 feet.
Yeah, sure. I'll do that.
You know,
It's nothing earth-shaking, just little things like...
$14 for code 118-. How could you even read this? It's like microfilm.
Yeah, especially for old folk. Their eyesight's already, you know, not great. Not in the sun. You're gonna burn it.
I got lucky, right? Even a stop clock is right twice a day. This is
Yeah.
What do I do now? I mean, what next?
Well, you're gonna need more information. You don't want to go off half-cocked.
Full cock. Okay, no,
Full cock. Locked and loaded and hard. Yeah. Sorry.
Sorry, sir. New policy. We're concerned about solicitation on the premises.
I'm not a gigolo, if that's what you're implying.
We are obligated to protect our residents from being harassed, and we have the right to refuse entry.
Wow.
Right, okay. I'm backing away. Yeah?
Okay then.
Can I use your restroom? Please, I've got IBS.
Go ahead.
Nope. Gotcha. What's he gonna do? I'm like, is he gonna climb through vents or something?
Here, this makes it official, right? If you don't stop shredding right now, that's destruction of evidence. Spoliation. Me, James McGill, Esquire. I'm telling you guys, big mistake.
Oh, lovely. I told you, him and Mikey are not done. I have a feeling they're gonna do something together. It's Jimmy. Go and pick it up. It's Jimmy.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh.
Am I calling at a bad
That's...
time? Do you think you could watch Kaylee? I hate to ask.
Anything you need, I'll be there.
Can you get off work?
Anytime.
At 1:45?
I'll see you then.
Okay.
She's setting him up. It's a setup. No, I'm joking. No grace periods. That's a horrible policy to have. It's not Grace's fault she's on periods every month. That was unnecessary. Oh no. He's looking for the shredded papers in the trash. If I was them, I would have burned them.
Jesus.
Well, what did you expect? It's trash. And an old people's home caring nursing place, nonetheless. You know? And his proper shirts and everything. Please take those. Well, then it'll get on your skin, actually. Yeah. Wait, so this guy waited a whole day out in the parking, eh? And then Mike.
And so I'm like, why are you your problem? My problem.
Nice. Nice. Yeah. The things he'd do for a class action lawsuit.
Quite well, thank you. How are you?
Doing fine. I'm sorry to call so late. Did I catch you at a bad time?
No, it's fine.
It's just that you're whispering. Shredding documents. It's neither irregular nor illegal. Every business in America does it.
You say potato, I say spoliation. It's all in the letter.
A bit hard to read. Next time I'd use double ply.
And fraud and deceptive and unfair trade practices. And that's just...
McGill, are you related to Charles McGill?
Charles. Okay.
Sorry for interrupting your evening. Enjoy the magic flute.
Blow my magic flute.
Well... Must be magical if you got Kim to do it, you know? And he didn't even find anything? I was thinking, is there like a recycling or something? It's paper. They might have put it in recycling. They did, didn't they? Wow, the whole time he was in there, I was like, there must be recycling. Because, obviously. Should have gone home and worn something else and then dove head first into the trash. Wow, this is gonna take him ages. And under a lantern as well. It doesn't even have proper light. Did not sleep.
What is all this? What have you done to my dining room?
They were spoliated. The sandpiper. I think I wrote him a demand letter. I gave it to him.
You broke into a nursing home?
Assisted living.
And you stole their garbage?
No,
yeah.
It was in public. I just lifted the lid and there it was. There's no reasonable expectation of privacy in that situation, is there? I mean, you can't say it's private if a hobo can use it. A lawyer shows up, starts figuring out their little scheme, and suddenly this? No, it's not.
It looks shady, but it could just be regular files. I don't think it is, because they were like looking at him and like trying to do it quicker. So
Quiet, and I'll be out of your hair as soon as I can.
Stop. I don't mind the company.
You sleeping? Sleeping, Jamie. See what I did? Anyways, come on, man. Give me that one at least.
God's sweet sake.
God's sweet cake. Is he gonna help him? He's got nothing else to do. Might as well. I think he is. Let's go. It's the McGill bros. They're working together. Now they're in trouble. Big bro is out here. Man, if they just had proper light. Oh my God, this guy made a lot of progress.
Chuck, how did you... I can't believe this. Thank you. This is a huge...
Yeah.
Well, it gets better. It's your smoking gun.
Oh.
Invoice for syringes?
Yes, from?
Morrissey Medical Supply, Lincoln, Nebraska. So?
Trust me.
Why? Those people are shady or something? That's not a real place? I'm not sure.
I don't think that's gonna play, really, but it's a good opening salvo for us.
Wait, us?
Us? Bros? Come on.
We're working together on this?
That's up to you, Jimmy.
Partners. Hey, you want a Kimmy? You got Chucky.
Yeah, all right. All right. Let's get to work.
Wait, can he do the... Isn't he with Hamlin, the thing, HHM still? He is, right? Still receiving, like, checks and stuff. He's gonna get her to do it, too? Get the whole of HHM.
Oh, man. Sweet talking right out of the gate.
Yep.
Make it fast. I want to go home.
Okay. Will you look something up for me on Westlaw? Please?
You're lucky I'm a pusher.
He's gonna use the entire HHM team on this.
And any cases that cite to those cases.
Shelby, that's going to be thousands of pages.
Pretty pleased with sugar on top?
Hours. And who do I bill it to?
Bill it to Howard.
I still remember his code. 1933, same year Hitler came to power.
You're not funny. I'm not going to my boss. The accountants will find it and I'll get fired, which sounds fun and all, but no.
Okay, hold on a second.
You gonna use Chuck?
No. Take too long. Use mine, 1868.
Is that gonna be a problem? That's gonna be a problem. There's no... We did not need that scene if this wasn't gonna be a problem.
We're working on something together. And bring it over to his place after. You're a lifesaver.
Wait. You're working a case together?
No, but if Chuck...
Maybe a class action even. We think it'll settle
For 1, maybe 2 million.
Chuck.
partnership agreement chapter and verse. He can work with outside parties.
That clause is intended for small-time stuff. Pro bono cases.
So I'm Bono. I'm very Bono. Chuck's a...
And Chuck can handle this? Last time I saw him, he was...
Last time you
Saw him, he wasn't himself, okay? This is good for him.
Okay. That's what I was thinking. Is he like... Because Jimmy doesn't work for HHM, and Chuck is like a partner or owner or whatever. Pizza. So how does that work then? Are the two firms gonna... Wow, that looked like it. Something it's not. Anyways.
And you know, if you don't separate those, you're going to end up with brown.
Wow, and he called it brown. Come on now.
How'd it go?
Kid's a dream. Easy. And you better stay that way.
Oh, someone told me what the pink stuff for nurses mean. Is it maybe like with kids? I wish I remembered the comment. Thank you so much, by the way. I'll make sure to look at it.
I want to know what I should do with this.
Oh, it's the Maddie's money?
What I want to ask you is...
Can I spend this? Yeah.
If this money helps you and Kayla, if it does a single good thing in this world, then you spend every penny.
It's a relief. Of course, it's only a drop in the bucket.
So that's why he starts helping. Okay.
Hey, Mel, can I call you back?
Chuck, the sandpiper has landed. Please leave electronics in the car. Laptops, Blackberries, Palm Pilots, watches. If you lick it and it goes bzzz.
Why? I'm like, yeah, it's for Chuck, but is he using it as well? Like, so they don't record anything or anything like that? I don't know how law works, man.
All you gotta do is sit there and look intimidating. They're scared of you already, and they should be. You're Charles McGill.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, our guys were suing the other guys, and they were suing us right back. And the city had some grievance with everyone. So we had to bundle like 4 actions together, and I was sure that we were sunk. But you quoted, what was it? Huh? Addiston Pipe and Steel. You turned it all...
Doesn't remember? Oh, he's remembering now.
It was amazing. I figured you'd be arguing in front of the Supreme Court someday.
Well, that's good to see you.
Come on, Jimmy.
All their facilities, all 12 of them, every single one, 5-star rated.
What does that have to do with anything?
And some of your clients have, in fact, been overbilled. It's an accounting error.
Of course it is.
We'll give you another $46K to cover your expenses. So what's that, 92? Let's call it $100,000 even. We admit to no wrongdoing, and your clients release all claims.
The clients don't even know if anything's happening, right? I don't think so.
But it's not what it is that matters, it's where it's from.
Lincoln, Nebraska.
Go Cornhuskers. Since you're not picking up what I'm putting down, I'll explain it to you.
Jack is out of it.
Nebraska, although they both begin with the letter N, actually turns out to be a different state than New Mexico. So, word overbilling. I prefer the classic term of fraud. You're looking at treble damages, so your $100,000, I think you know where you can stick it.
Does Chuck know, though? He seems out of it. Chuck, do you know where to stick it? Come on, bro.
Well, what number exactly did you have in mind?
20 million.
Excuse me?
Ooh.
Heard me.
Oh, you can't
$20 million.
Chuck's in.
Or we'll see you in court.
Chuck's back! Charles McGill! Jimmy and Charlie, let's do this.
This is potentially a multi-state federal class action lawsuit with a RICO kicker at the penalty phase. 20 million, that's conservative. Yeah.
Let's go. Chuck is back. Oh, this is great.
Try to get a
so this is
one. They'll try to pierce it, but it should hold long enough to start discovery.
This is how he gets out of his condition.
Some injunctive relief, maybe a TRO. Jimmy, do you want to get started on the TRO?
Yeah, yes.
Why was he so hesitant? Is that gonna be a problem? Or I was like, does he not understand what Chucky's saying? What's going on here? Or is he just so surprised that Chuck is back? Like, is that what that was?
Some douche bred her so much. Poor thing, she had one giant hernia for a belly. Couldn't even walk. Those people can go straight.
Anything else I can do for you?
You still in touch with your people?
Depends on the type of work you're looking for. Your do's, your don'ts, your wills, your won'ts.
Well, you tell me what you got. I'll tell you what I'll do.
Drop in the bucket.
Jesus, those mole walkers? Those geezers are faster than you think.
The code provisions.
Shit.
Nope.
It's in the car.
Oh, you get hit. Okay.
Just give me a minute. I'll
minute we'll turn it to an hour, and then 8, and then, you know. What's gonna happen? Why do I have a bad feeling?
Chuck.
That scared the shit out of me, but now I get it. That's what's going on. I'm like, what is happening here? Don't say anything.
Chuck?
No, 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 no. Yeah. Oh, you made him realize. He's fine. He's fine. The music. Just birds chirping. Told ya, that's how he gets out. Wow, that was a great episode and a great cliffhanger there at the end as well. Before I jump into breaking this one down, though, if you want to see the full-length reaction, that's available in my Patreon link in description. Also, early access Patreon link in description. Check it out. Thank you so much, patrons, YouTube members, subscribers, all of ya, supporting me all this time. Now then, okay, quite a lot happened in this one. We didn't hear anything at all from the Kettleman case is settled. Kimbo is back to her place, which I just want to punch the tumbling dude in his face. Like, you really sent her out of that office into the cornfields, and now that they're back, oh, everything's good. And the flashback, you know, telling Jimmy no. Which, honestly, the way Chuck reacted, I'm not sure what exactly happened there. I kind of knew it was going to be a no, the way he reacted. At first, I thought he wasn't proud, but he looked proud, and then he sort of hesitated, and I'm like, wait, hold on, what's going on here? I think he knew, because Chuck is very smart. I mean, we saw how smart he is, so I was like, oh, so he realized that's what's coming up probably next. He's going to ask for the job, and that's going to be a problem, because, you know, it's a huge firm, and they're probably not going to hire someone from, like a community college or whatever. They're probably looking for, like, the big dogs, you know what I mean? So, yeah, that's what it was. And Chuck couldn't even do it himself. He had to get Hamlin to do it. But it's all right, though. It's working out well for Jimmy at the moment. And, I mean, so well that literally Chuck and him are working together. Chuck is known, you know, in this world, and he's very respected, as we saw. And so when that guy is on your side, helping you, side by side, shoulder by shoulder, you're doing well, aren't you? Now, another thing that then comes to mind is when you're doing that well, what exactly happened that you're not doing that well in the future, right? And he gets Kim in on the action as well. It uses Chuck's code. Now, that was something that I mean, obviously I don't know law all that well, especially with legal stuff like this, but I just thought that it might be because, see, every time Jimmy does something, it goes bad. You know what I mean? And obviously, the thing is in my mind as well that Jimmy has to become Saul. And so I'm like, okay, what is going to go wrong here? Because this guy's doing way too well. And if you're doing this well, why would you become Saul? Doesn't make sense. Something happens. What happens? Used Chuck's code. Chuck works for HHM. I thought that might be a problem. It seems not. Chuck is okay with it. Like I said, Chuck's pretty smart, so he would know not to do that. Jimmy's pretty smart as well. He went with it, so that's fine. And then Kim did as well. Although Kim did sort of challenge them, but then she was like, oh, all right, it makes sense. So, okay, that's not going to be a problem. There has to be a problem, right? There has to be a problem. There's no... I'm not sure what to make of this. I'm not sure. But yeah, that was an amazing scene, though. And Chuck is sort of nervous. He's sitting there with those guys right from across from the table, and he's barely talking. He probably doesn't even remember what he's talking about, the other dude, by the case that they worked on. And then they make their offer of the $100K. And it seemed like a pretty good offer, but that's me. I'm not a lawyer. I don't understand this stuff. Jimmy comes back with the rebuttal, which is pretty good. And then Chuck, just out of nowhere, crushes it. 20 million. You heard me. Now go back. 20 million is our offer. I see ya later in the court. Chuck is back. And then Jimmy sort of like, Chuck is back. I'm not sure why he was sort of frozen there for a second. I think it might be that, ooh, my bro is back. And not only is he back, he's on my side. He's helping me. He's actually like working alongside me like a partner. You know what I mean? Which is amazing. I mean, that's not just his brother, right? This is a huge name in the world of law, let's just say. So, yeah, that's pretty big step up for Jimmy. And I would be kind of like, that's a rock star right there. He's helping me, do you know what I mean? But yeah, some pretty good one-liners from Jimmy as well. Really good work in figuring out they're being overcharged. And those guys did a really poor job of... Because once they pushed him out and once they started shredding the papers right as he did that, that was like... And knowing Jimmy, you know he's not giving up. That was like a giveaway right there. Jimmy was like, ooh, okay, I smell blood. I'm not letting this go. There has to be a reason why they're doing this. Yeah, business shred papers, but they don't just shove everything in there and are looking at you and like, oh, let's do this quickly before he gets in. And they're not letting you in, by the way, which they were letting you in before. So yeah, things smelled pretty fishy or diapery in that trash, at least. You know, the moment he jumped into that trash and he started looking at the stuff and it wasn't like recycled stuff, it was actual trash, I'm like, I would look in recycled first because it is paper, and then it wasn't recycled. Well, what are the odds? It was where it was supposed to be. For a moment, though, I did think the two guys, when they were bringing in the bags, I thought maybe that bag would have it. But no, didn't. I thought it would be a black bag, so like people can't see what's in it from outside. That's why I thought those two bags might be it. But yeah, University of American Samoa. We did see a frame on a wall in Saul's office in Burba. I think it might have been a diploma. We saw him in a shirt or whatever as well. RICO. Again, not entirely sure what that means, but I have heard it before, and I know it's like police stuff, so yay. And then the ending, of course. He's like, where's the... And I'm like, where's the what? And he's talking about the codes, which he left in the car, and he walks out, and everything's fine. And I'm like, what is going on here? Why is the camera following and showing us each step along the way? Why? You know? It was like earlier when he goes inside, asks Chuck for the code, comes back out, and tells Kim the code. And I'm like, well, why show us the whole thing? There has to be a reason. Obviously, that's dismissed later. You see with Kim and him talking it out. And they show the same thing here. And I'm like, ooh, ooh, ooh. Someone hiding in the shadows. Is it the devil? Been watching too much Insidious and Conjuring movies. Anyways, and then he's outside, and he's fine. Everything's great. He's looking at the thing where the phone is and everything. All the electronics and everything. And he's fine. And then Jimbo comes out. And he's got this look on his face. And I'm like, bro, play it calm. Come on. Come on. And when Chuck looks at him and he's like, I'm outside. And then he drops the files. And I'm like, okay. So he dropped the files because he's like, I'm cured. Or is he going through? Because the music went away and it was like birds and all that. So I'm like, he's fine. He's good. You know, like the static and all that sort of went away. I don't know, but that was quite a cliffhanger. I cannot wait to find out what will happen in the next one. Brilliant episode. Loving the show so far. I love how they like to take their time with certain scenes, the walking around. I got to get used to that because in Breaking Bad and in pretty much any show, when they're doing that and it's really quiet, right? It's normally because something sudden is going to happen. Shocking, right? That's like the norm. But no, not in this show. So I'm going to have to get used to that one, you know? Pretty interesting, though. I like it. I like it. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say for that episode. Very much enjoying this show. I'm loving Doctor Who as well. Both these shows are doing amazing at the moment, and I'm loving both. I can't get enough of it. I just want to see the next episode and the next and the next and the next. And if you want to see the next episode earlier, and it comes out on YouTube, you can. It's available on my Patreon, link in description. Full-length reactions are there as well. Thank you so much, patrons, subscribers, YouTube members, and everyone really for supporting me all this time. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, have a nice